हाँ बेटा. Yes, I'll revise. Sharing the link. Kavya, Sharmila, good morning बेटा. Yes, Jotam, good morning. Everyone, good morning. Please start the class. So, last class we were talking about human eye. In that part, we have learned that human eye are the most important part. Can you switch on this light, Vita? The most important part of any human body organ is eyes. Understood? Good morning, Ashish. Good morning, Sophia. Attendance wise, online children Kavya, Sharmila, Jotam, Ashish, and Sophia. These have given the attendance, rest of the people. Now look here. So we have learned about another important point that our eyes are very sensitive. Understood? And what it is doing is it is having the power of vision. Power of vision means we can see through our eyes. But what makes our eyes so special that we can have vision? Kritika, good morning. Then we can have vision. So let's understand about it. For that, we have learned about some of the most important sections of our eye. So the first thing what we have seen that our eye is exactly having cornea. Kritika, good morning, beta. Our eyes, Mahalakshmi and Anu. Still it is missing and Jasmita. So these three children are still missing. Now listen. So now what we are going to do here is we are going to talk about the things that is present in our eyes. First, last class we have discussed about some very important sections. The first section what we have done about is seeing the image and trying to understand. So in that section we have learned about, wait, I'm going to ask some questions. Get ready. What is the function of sclerotic? What is the function of sclerotic? Type and send. And offline children, tell me what is the function of sclerotic? Good morning, Anu. Maha and Jasmita, still I'm unable to trace you. What is the function of sclerotic? We learned about sclerotic, and there we have learned that this is the white part of the eyes. It is made with tough tissues. Vision is not possible from this place. Understood? So sclerotic is having protective part. And first thing, nobody have typed and sent me the answer. The first thing is it is the most important covering of the eye. Understood? The most important covering. It is the outermost covering of the eye. This was the first thing we have learned. It is consist of white, tough, fibrous tissues. Its function is to protect the internal part of the eye. Its function is to protect the internal part of the eye. What is the function? Sclerotic function. Its function is to protect the inner part of the eye. Its function is to protect the, good morning, beta. Its function is to protect the inner part of the eye. That's the most important thing. After that, we talked about cornea. Understood? So, cornea, we are also telling, Divya, good morning. So we are talking about cornea. We talked about cornea and we came to know that it is also called as window to the world. Why cornea is called as protect the inner part of the eyes? Absolutely correct, beta. Thank you so much. Satya, good morning, Satya. Good morning, beta. So it is also called as window to the world. Why, beta? Because it enables us to have vision. Okay, it is that section which allows the light to enter inside the eye. Got it? So cornea is also considered as the window to the world. Why, beta? Because it is allowing the light to enter through it. Understood? We have learned about it. And after that, we talked about it is a transparent, it has what? It is made of hard transparent membrane. What type membrane? Hard transparent. Veda, good morning, beta. Ila version, okay. Ila version, good morning, beta. नहीं 11th की chemistry नहीं पढ़ाती बेटा. So now look here. Most important thing beta, it is made with what? Hard transparent membrane, known as exactly the reason through where we can have vision is called as cornea. Understood? Now cornea is made with what? Hard transparent membrane. Jasmita, good morning beta. Yeah, maths पढ़ाती हूँ. I'm maths teacher beta. Veda, good morning. Nice to see you. Now look here, beta. So here hard transparent membrane. Understood? Now it is thin membrane covering the surface of eyeball through which light enters. So maximum part of refraction. Listen children. No problem. It's my work only and maths का notes है बेटा देख सकते हो. So maximum part of the diffraction occur at cornea. Maximum part of the refraction occurs where beta? Maximum part of refraction occurs at cornea. Maximum part of refraction occurs at cornea. Understood? So we have talked about cornea. Anu, cornea, absolutely beta. So maximum part of refraction occurs at cornea. Absolutely correct, beta. So maximum part of refraction is occurring where, beta? Cornea. Okay. So now, shall we go for the next one, beta? After that, we learned about aqueous humor and vitreous humor. We came to know that aqueous humor and vitreous humor are two fluid that is present inside the human eye ball. Where is vitreous humor located? Anterior region or posterior region? Very good. Vishal, good morning. Anterior region or posterior region? Posterior region. What are the qualities the vitreous humor is having? First, it is keeping shape. So this fluid is jelly-like. It is like jelly-like. Second, it is dense. Absolutely correct. It is jelly-like, dense, and it is slightly gray color. Jelly-like, dense, slightly gray color, and it is present where beta? Posterior part of the eyeball. Posterior part of the eyeball. And exactly what are the function? It prevent the eyeball from collapsing. Understood? So if the eyeball is in perfect shape, it is because of what beta? It is because of vitreous humor and aqueous humor, the fluid part. Which one is the anterior region? Which one is the posterior region? Anterior, aqueous humor, posterior, vitreous humor. Online children, only 2 children are actively answering the question. First is Anu and second is Kritika. What about the other? Kavya also. It is a jelly-like. Yes, we have. We have. Understood or not? So it is a dense jelly-like fluid, slightly gray in color, filling the posterior portion. Partially help in focusing the image clearly on the retina. So it helps in partially, not fully, helping the image to focus where in retina. So vitreous humor has some important function. Good morning, Tarun. Understood. So vitreous humor has some important function. Children, are we ready for the next part? After that, we talked about aqueous humor. And aqueous humor has some very important function. Is it transparent or not? Aqueous humor, it is watery first. It is saline fluid. The two important part last class we have studied. It is watery. It is a saline fluid. Yes, beta. Second point is Sophia, saline fluid, Sophia mummy or Sophia only? So now Ashish, watery, absolutely correct. Watery. Now filling the anterior portion of the eye, it has following functions. So what are the following function? It prevent the anterior of the eyeball from collapsing. So see here, in anterior and posterior, both regions are there. So when the fluid is present inside, it will not allow the eyeball to collapse. It keeps the shape intact. It keeps what, beta? It keeps the shape intact. Understood? Very good, Divya. It keeps the shape intact. So this is one of the most important property. Understood? Now, second important point is key when we are winking our eyes means blinking. When we are winking our eyes, winking winking our eyes, when we are winking our eyes, at that time little bit amount of this will come out, and it will what do, it will exactly moistening the cornea region, so that our eye shutter will be getting closed and opened nicely without having friction more. Understood? So here, this is the most important part. All the boards, CBSE, state board, everything. Yes, from collapsing. Now, beta, we will go to this section. When it washes the, then it washes the eye and keeps the cornea moist. Otherwise, the cornea will shrivel and becomes opaque. Understood or not? So, cornea has to be moistened. Cornea has to be what, beta? Moistened, and it has to be flex. See, if cornea is having moistening, see, morning when you are waking up now, you might be seeing that after waking up your eyes will be little bit irritating. Understood? But as the day progresses, this irritation will not be there. Understood? Specifically, if you will be oversleeping, after waking up, if you will close your eyelids, you will feel little irritation. Understood or not? But after due course of time, when the time will be proceeding, you will be seeing that this contents will the fluid will be exactly making it slightly smoother, because after that you start winking. Correct na? You start winking your eyes again and again. After that, what will happen? Little fluid will be coming out and will make this portion very, very moist, and then that feeling will go. I hope everybody understood. Then that feeling will go. So that's the most important thing. Come on, Sai, did you understood? Sai, Tarun, did you understood? Come on, give me confirmation. Give me Sai, Tarun. Very good. So this is exactly about. So press the like button so that I can be able to see how many of you are exactly in class. So it is washing the eye and keep the cornea moist. Otherwise, the cornea will shrivel and become opaque. Understood? So now Satya, yes, beta. Satya and Tarun both are there. So now we are going to talk about iris. Now we will start iris. Now, children, I want to know some very important topic about iris and pupil. Okay, which one is opening? Which one is a shutter? Type and send. Iris is involuntary, children are telling. Jotam, good morning. Iris is involuntary, some children are telling. Very good, Ashish. Ashish has given the answer. Irish, 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 Irish. Irish is the opening. Wow, super. Just simply typing. Irish is the shutter. Yes. Irish is the shutter. Means what? Its contraction and relaxation. Its contraction and relaxation will change the size of the pupil. And changing the size of the pupil will allow the light to enter or not to enter. So if you are in a dark room, where you are in a dark room, Sharmila, Irish, absolutely. So if you are in a dark room, that time what will happen, beta? Can anybody explain me that if you are in a dark room, your iris will contract or relax? If you are in a dark room, so only I am covering the screen and standing. If you are in a dark room, the iris will contract or relax. Okay, I got the first answer from Kavya, Sophie, Jotam, Divya, and Kritika. They have written relax. Jotam has written relax. Tarun, relax. Come on, online children, they have given. This many children are live. They are listening me very fast. See, red button on means you are live, not red button on means you will not be live, you will be responding late. So, very good. You have to just see. If some minutes are written, means the video is lagging. If red button is there, that means you are on the time. Done. So let's go for it one more time. Last class we have discussed about it. Okay, Ovian, can you tell me one thing, beta? Here, this is exactly the shape Irish will be there. So this is the Irish part, beta. So two situations are happening. One time it will become small and one time it will become big. So which case, Maniveda, relax, absolutely correct, beta. So now look here. So the light entering the eye is adapted by the pupil. So the pupil dilates, contract depending upon the amount of light available. Absolutely, the portion from there light is entering, it totally get dilated, and it is depending upon what, beta, what is it, how much is light is entering. Understand or not? So pupil size will be changing. Pupil size will be changing. But when the size will be changing, correct now? So one shortcut we are going to understand. Absolutely correct, Kavya. So here, when we are going to understand first one shortcut. Function is to control the amount of light entering. This achieved by the muscle present in the diaphragm. When the muscles contract, they increase the size of the pupil. Understood? So contraction will increase the size. Now CI. What did I say? CI. C means contraction, I means increase. Understood? Understood? CIP. Got it? What is the relaxation? CIP. Contraction, increase, pupil size. CIP. Contraction, increase, pupil size. Very easy? Huh? CIP. What is the shortcut way? CIP. What is the contraction? What is the contraction of what? The contraction of iris will increase the size. Understood? The contraction of iris. So the shutter will get contracted. Once it's just like camera shutter open and close. So if the camera shutter is open, then only the what you call we can see the image now. So it has to be contracted. First understanding I'm telling, it has to be what? It has to be contracted. It has to be what? It has to be contracted. Good morning, Vishwa. Where were you, beta? So it has to be what? It has to be contracted. Children, I'm not getting the answers. So CIP. What is the meaning of CIP? Contraction of iris will increase the pupil size so that more light will enter. So that more light will enter. And when we need more light, children, Vishwa, come on, answer the question. When we need more light, come on, children, you can say, when we need more light. Say, when we are in dark room now. See, why this is happening? You need to understand that if this will happen, Sophia, in dark areas, dark room. Absolutely, absolutely, children. Very good. You people are now awake and answering. If I'm seeing the answers, I'm seeing the name, I'm understanding these people are now awake and they are answering the question. So keep on typing the answers. I am knowing, I'm seeing that part. Yes, everything is recorded that you people are answering. Absolutely correct. So now look here. So the most important thing with me, one more person is watching your videos and they are watching and writing the names and they taking the attendance. Now, are you understanding? So the most important part here is when somebody will be talking about iris contraction will increase the pupil size. And increasing in pupil size means more amount of light can enter. And why we need light to enter? Because normally we are doing like this, we are keeping our eyes a very adjustable portion so that very adjustable so that good morning Vishwa, correct only, so that what will happen beta, but in a dark room we need some light to enter our eyes so that vision can be there. Understood? So usually the contraction of iris is done where? In dark room. Relaxation is done in Relaxation will what? Absolutely correct, Vishal. But relaxation is done where? Contraction of iris where? Dark room. Relaxation of iris where? RDP. CID, CIP and RDP. Contraction of iris will increase the pupil size. And where it is done? Dark room. Understood? Relaxation of iris will decrease the pupil size. And it is exactly done in bright room. And it is exactly done where? It is exactly done in bright room. Absolutely correct, students. Absolutely correct. It is done in bright room. Did you understand the shortest way? What I told? CIP. What is that? CIP. Absolute. Everybody I'm seeing now the speed of answering has increased. So now look here. CIP means contraction of iris increases the pupil size, and mainly it is done where? Dark room. Relaxation of iris will decrease the pupil size. Where? Bright room. Why we are exactly not wanting light to enter in bright room? Because bright room sufficient amount of light is there. The rays should be exactly see how much the rays should be entered minimal, so that vision is there. Understood? So in bright room where the light rays are very much what you call possible, there we need not to make it very large. Understood not? Because you know in our retina two cells are there. One is called as rods and second one is called as cones. Rods and cones are the two important cells present in retina. What are the two important cells present in retina, children? Rods and cones. What are they? Rods and cones. Now absolutely correct. Very good. Some children started answering. Nice here. So now rods and cones. If you are going to talk about rods and cones, which one is making vision in dark? Rods or cones? Go for live button, press live button, otherwise I'll not be able to know. We are getting answers late. Rods and cones. Which one is making vision in dark? Animals are having, see, rods number, in our eyes, rods numbers are less and cones number are more. So what is happening is, we can see colorful object. Cones gives color. The wavelength of the color can be sensed by the cone cells. Understood? The wavelength of color can be sensed by what? Cone cells. Absolutely correct, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people have given the correct answer. So we have come to know that the rods helps in vision in dark. Understood? But cones gives color to the image. Cones gives what? Color to the image. Now you know what, beta, there is one thing I want to say extra. I want to add one very important thing. Some people, now just listen very carefully. Some people, their cones are extra 3D like. Understood? You know what is happening there is, they can sense color very nicely than us. You know, some people now, if you will say, hey, differentiate the color, they will say blue color. Now you will be asking, hey, in blue color also, can you be able to differentiate navy blue, sky blue, different type of blue? But some people now, they can be able to differentiate color to a very high level. Understood? They will be exactly telling this color, and for them now, the brightness, the color, the content, the wavelength, everything will be exactly different, and they are a different type. See, they belong to us only. They will be human only. Rishabh, good morning. They will be human only. But the most important thing here is that their sensitive eyes are having more sophisticated cornea. So our world is divided into two categories. Understand not? One people whose corneas are not that. So slowly now there is a variation where a part of the world people are having cornea very sophisticated, and a part of the world where cornea is dull. Understand not? So they will be seeing this day to day life. Now when you will go, that type of people now, who will have this type of sensitive corneas, who can exactly differentiate different color, like with a blue color. In blue color also different. So if they can differentiate the shades, they can differentiate like blue color and other color shades. What they are exactly doing is they can say 1 2 3 4 5 6. So if 10 blue colors will be there now, they will identify how many same color blue, same wavelength blue color is there, how many different wavelength blue color is there. Understood? Because when you are painting the wall, you are mixing two things, that time also variation coming there. I hope you might have understood. So this is exactly sophistication. So cones gives us what? Color to the images, and rods makes things visible in night. So animal cones are more sensitive. Again the speed stop. Yes, Kavya, absolutely correct, beta. So cones are exactly making what? Vision colorful. Cones are making what? Vision colorful. And rods are making what? Surya, good morning, beta. So cones are exactly doing what? Vision colorful. Rods are exactly responsible for. So usually animals are seeing which color? Let's see. Animals are seeing which color? Black color. Black and white. Any other color rather than black and white? Yes, owl is having more rods. You know, some of the animals na, in night their eyeballs are shining. Most of the animals are there. Now those who are exactly nocturnal, they are exactly waking. Absolute. Apart from black, white, green. Yes, I'm getting different answers. Super. See, yes, so they will not be able to have that color. For them, they will be green, content, black and white. Understood or not? So that is exactly one of the most important thing. Understood? So which color they will be able to see? Green. Understood? Ah, or did you say Googled? Okay, fine. So we understood about this. Now look at it. So we have talked about, so eye lens. Now we are going to talk about lens. Children, get ready. Are we ready for learning? Because last class till iris we have done. Now we are ready to learn about eye lens. What is the shape of eye lens? Is it converging or diverging? Some are blind. Yes, beta. Vishwa, absolutely correct, beta. Some of the mammals are blind. They can't see. Bats is not mammal, but bats are blind. They are through waves only, they are able to, the waves what they are sending through that only, they are able. Converging. Very good. Two people, those who are live and very fast is Jasmita and Jotham. They have given the answer fast. Absolute. Press the live button, otherwise your answers are coming late. So here, converging. Absolutely correct. Ready? So now first point. The eye lens is double convex lens or biconvex. Double convex lens or biconvex lens. Satya answer came. Double convex lens or biconvex lens. Convex means biconvex. What is the meaning of biconvex, beta? Can we see the shape? Because here two sides are there. Here this section and this section. So two sections are meeting. So it is called as biconvex. What it is called as? Biconvex, and it is converging. Biconvex, and it is what, beta? Converging. Biconvex, and it is what? Converging. First thing, they are made of transparent flexible tissues. It is behind the pupil and held by muscles called ciliary muscles. So which muscles are holding the lens? Ciliary muscles. But ciliary muscles are holding the lens via suspensory ligament. Note down, suspensory ligament. Suspensory ligament. Write down. Ciliary muscles are holding the lens via suspensory ligament. What it is called as? Suspensory ligament. What it is called as, children? Suspensory ligament. I am repeating again and again so that you can note down. It is held by what, children? Suspensory ligament. What it is that, beta? Suspensory ligament. Come on, go for it. Absolute. Now I'm getting very cool answers. Super. Suspensory ligament. Absolutely. Yes. Suspensory ligament. Absolutely. Absolutely. Suspensory ligament. So now let's see this one out, beta. Suspensory ligament. So now we will see this is exactly the lens. Okay. Now this is ciliary muscles and this helding is called as suspensory ligament. So this is ciliary muscles and this held is called as suspensory ligament and this is your lens. Understood? Ciliary muscles, suspensory ligament and lens. Ranjit, absolutely correct, but you are late today. I was asking names. Ranjit, suspensory ligament. So what did we learn, Ranjit? We learned some very important points, beta. So eye lens is exactly what shape? Shape. Converging means focusing the light towards one point. Okay, that is called as convergence. Focusing the light towards one part is called as convergence. But the most important thing, what we have to know, what is the shape? Convex or concave? Convex. Biconvex or only convex? Biconvex. Biconvex or only convex, children? Biconvex. Biconvex or only convex? Biconvex. Absolutely. And it is exactly transparent. It is what? Transparent and it is made with flexible tissues. Flexible tissues, beta, why? Because the shape can keep on changing. Yes, the shape can keep on changing. So here this shape can keep on changing. So I know that most of you are not live, because of that only answer is coming little late. Red button is on means you are live. Red button is not means you will be getting answers late. Answer is coming very, very late. I want very fast answers. So only I am telling you. Understood? So now beta, we have understood it is what? Biconvex. Sophia answer last. Yes, biconvex. And it is flexible. It is transparent. And it is made with exactly, now we are going to understand what two names I have taken. Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. So what are they? Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. And beta, after that what it is, we have studied transparent crystalline structure made up of many concentric layers. It is kept in its position by strong elastic frame called as suspensory ligament. So what is the strong elastic frame which is holding the eyeball? Suspensory ligament. And suspensory ligament is connected to whom? Ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles is holding. Absolute, Sharmila. First answer I received from there. Very good, Sharmila, Kavya. Yes, Satya, very nice. So today fourth answer is given by Satya. So today's speed is very good and answers are coming very, sometimes answers are coming fast. Yes, ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. Absolutely correct. Ashish, super. So now where is Maya, Darshan and Praveen? Understood, beta. So it is a transparent, see, crystalline structure made up of many concentric layer. Concentric layer. It is made up of many concentric layer. Okay. After that, it is kept in the position by strong elastic frame. What is the name of the elastic frame? Suspensory ligament is the name of the elastic frame. But beta, after that, the eye lens help to divide the eye chamber into two parts. How many parts? Two parts. So usually what has happened, this is the cornea and this is the eyeball and this is the lens is exactly present here. Okay. So this will divide, eye lens is dividing the chamber into two parts. Understood? In first will be, that is anterior, and second part will be posterior. Anterior and posterior. Anterior and posterior. Anterior and posterior. So now exactly the front chamber between the cornea and the eye lens is called anterior chamber and it is filled with fluid called aqueous humor. So refractive index of aqueous humor is, no down. This is the most important thing. What is the refractive index of aqueous humor? Because the light is entering from rarer medium to denser medium. When the light is entering inside human eye, the light is exactly coming from where? Rarer medium to denser medium. So what will be the refractive index? The refractive index at that situation will be 1.337. The refractive index at that position should be 1.337. Understood? This part is transparent. This part is transparent. So front portion before eye lens, it is transparent, but back portion is dark. Understood? And that dark portion is called as posterior region. That dark portion is called as what, beta? Posterior region. And posterior region is filled with what? Fluid. That fluid name is absolute. Anu, absolutely correct, beta. The back portion is filled with vitreous humor. They are what color? They are what color? Gray. Abhay, good morning. They are what color? Gray color. They are what color, beta? Gray color. Now next, the black chamber between the eye lens and the retina is called as posterior region. What they are called as? Posterior region. And beta, in posterior region, you will be seeing the jelly-like material will be there, and they are considered as what? They are called as vitreous humor, name given. And what is the refractive index of vitreous humor? 1.337. The refractive index of vitreous humor is same as that of aqueous humor. Understood? So refractive index of aqueous humor and vitreous humor is same. The refractive index of aqueous humor and vitreous humor is same. Nahi. Aqueous humor and vitreous humor is same. Now we will be talking about ciliary muscles. Okay, ciliary muscles. Yes, same, absolutely correct. Ciliary muscles. Now let's see about this beta and try to understand that these muscles settle the position of the eye lens. I told you now the ciliary muscles are holding the eye lens in a position. Understood? So ciliary muscles hold the eye lens in their respective positions. Next is absolutely correct, Ranjit. They also control the focal length of the eye lens. Understood or not? So who controls the focal length of the eye lens? Ciliary muscles controls the focal length of the eye lens. Who controls the focal length of the eye lens? Ciliary muscles control. Again, I am seeing the speed has been reduced. Come on. You need to increase the speed fast. So now look here. So these muscles settle the position of the eye lens. They control the focal length of the eye lens. These muscles together with suspensory ligament control position of the eye lens. So who ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament controls the position of the eye lens. So eye lens is in position because of ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. Today best performance people, Vishwa, Sai, Ashish, today all the online children have given very perfect answers and to the point and in time. Absolutely correct. Jotam, okay, super. Today I am seeing most of the students are giving answers in perfect time. So now let's see again you are giving answers or not. So suspensory ligament and ciliary muscles. Can you repeat? Suspensory ligament and yes, beta, it controls the length of eyeball. The fluid part will be controlling the length of the eyeball. Super. Fluid part, beta. It keeps the eyeball shape intact. The fluid, aqueous humor and vitreous humor. It keeps the eyeball shape intact. Absolutely correct. So now we will go for the next. When these muscles contract, they decrease the focal length. Now this is something you must remember. Children, note down, write down, type it out. Just remember this part. When these muscles contract, they decrease. Which muscles? Ciliary muscles. Contraction of ciliary muscles will decrease the focal length. Yes, absolutely correct. I got answer from Skavya, Sharmila, Tarun. Okay, Kavya, Abhay, absolutely correct, beta. So that part I have discussed, Abhay. Come on. CCDF. It controls contraction of ciliary muscles, decrease the focal length. Contraction, CCDF, absolutely correct, Vishwa. Rather than writing, you can write short. Yes, absolutely correct. So only typing part is coming late. Now look here. Contraction of what, beta? Contraction of ciliary muscles will increase or decrease? Decrease the focal length, decrease the CCDF. CCDF, contraction of, yes, contraction of ciliary muscles decrease the focal length. Ciliary muscles, absolutely. So now beta, if focal length will be decreased, similarly when these muscles will relax, so relaxation of ciliary muscles will increase the focal length. RCIF. RCIF. RCIF means relaxation of ciliary muscles will increase the focal length. Okay, any camera, children, I'm asking one question. Let's see you are giving me this answer or not. Any camera, focal length can change or it can be fixed. We see, one thing, when you are seeing one friend, the backside is little blur, but you will be able, at a time, you will be able to see both the things, background also and that person also. So if you are looking at me, means it's not like the screen is not visible to you. The screen is also visible to you. That means what, beta? You are doing dual work together. What and all are the dual work done? At the time when you are watching me, you are exactly watching the backside also. Is it so or not? Say, is it so or not? That means what? Focal length of the eye lens will continuously change. It can increase or decrease. And who can increase or decrease the focal length? Ciliary muscle. When it will contract, focal length will become less. Relax means focal length will become more. Contraction, relaxation. Contraction and relaxation. But it is done with the help of whom? Ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles are exactly absolute. Today on fire person are Satya, Kavya, Kritika, Sharmila. So this video will be exactly, Sharmila. This video will be present in Amaya channel, and every time these names of the student will be taken. That today's class, morning class, all these children were super active. Vishwa, Sophia, very good. Past 4 years before now, the videos what we have, I was taking online class, the students who were present there, still in that videos the names are there. They are grown up, they went to college, but still the names are there. Veda, yes, absolutely. Abhay, ciliary. Ranjit, absolutely correct. So these children, I have given the answers. So ciliary muscles can increase the focal length or decrease. Contraction, decrease. Relaxation, increase. But beta, you know what? Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament, they work differently. They work differently. So when ciliary muscles will be contracted, suspensory ligament will relax. Are you understanding? Suspensory ligament will relax and it is exactly decreasing the focal length. When ciliary muscles will be relaxed, suspensory ligament will be contracted and it will increase the focal length. So they both are exactly working like that only. Absolutely correct. So its function is to alter the focal length of the crystalline lens so that the image of the object of various distance is clearly focused on retina. So what is increase and decrease of focal length? Abhay, absolutely correct. So increase and decrease of focal length is exactly very much important because beta you have to see far off object also and you have to see nearby object. Okay, many of you when you are going in terrace in morning time, you try to see the last tree. Correct, na? You try to see the last tree of your area. You know why? And that time you were exactly focusing very nicely. That is what. And you know what? Sometimes in village or where you will be going, you will be seeing some of the what you call trains are crossing. Understood? In village areas and all where more buildings are not there, you are very near to the what you called that areas, open areas. So you will be seeing that train is crossing. That time in morning time when you will be seeing, you will be trying to know that which train on which number. Correct, na? If it is little nearby. This is exactly possible because of what, beta? Because of change in focal length. And suddenly you will be seeing one dog is crossing by nearby. You can shift the focal length very fast. And shifting of this focal length very fast is exactly possible because of what, Vishwa? Because of ciliary muscles. Because of ciliary muscles. So ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. Ashish went very, very intelligent. He is writing CF. Ciliary muscles controlling focal length. Super. This is for you. This is the shortcut word where you can remember. It's absolutely correct, beta. So ciliary muscles are exactly controlling what? Focal length. Absolute. Very good. Very good, Vishwa, Sharmila. Absolute, Kavya. So Kavya, I am seeing one thing. She's a very super active girl. Now we will go to the retina section. Children, are you ready for the retina section? Ranjit, Anu, absolutely correct. Sharmila, absolutely correct, beta. Ciliary muscles and suspensory ligament. Now, beta, one question I am asking. Abhay, very good, beta. So, Abhay is also very active. One question doubt I am having. Can you clear my question doubt, everyone? What is the meaning of retina detachment? Big doubt I'm having. What is the meaning of retina detachment? Mm-mm. Tarun, yes. Anu, Vishwa, Kavya. Hey, two Vishwas are there. One Vishwa is missing today. What happened? Just be you people will. Pavam Vishwa. Where is he? Ranjit is present online. Vishwa is missing. Vision lost. Bingo. If retina detachment will be there, vision lost. What is the reason behind vision lost? Now we will go to the story beginning and try to understand. See, this back portion is exactly called as what? Retina. So this portion is called as retina. So this is exactly called as yellow spot. Understood? So whatever image will be obtained, it will be obtained there. And it is exactly 4V. We are calling it as also 4V. And here you remember this one, the images will be falling onto this section. But beta, if lens will get disturbed, if lens location will get disturbed, what will happen? The lens, if because of some accident or something, the lens location will get disturbed. After that, this image will not be falling on yellow spot retina section. And if it will fall in optic, this is blind spot, then there will be no image. The person will become blind. The person will become blind. Ashish, bingo. Vision lost, Ranjit, absolutely correct. Sarmila, Sophie, where are you there? Yes, just now I took the name of Sophie. Understand not? So here exactly what is happening, beta? Blind, blind, blind. So here blind spot is what? Blind spot is the reason from where the optic nerves. Actually, what is happening here is, so this retina is just like TV screen. Retina is just like TV screen. Here it is not giving, it is receiving. What is the work of retina? Receive the image. Understood? What is the work of retina? Receive the image. So when the retina is receiving the image, one thing is happening. So this screen, when it is receiving the image, there are many nerves connected to it. Most of the nerves that are connected to it, what they will do, they will exactly receive the image and convert the image into electrical impulses. Understood or not? So these optic nerves will exactly receive the image and go, these wires will go through these junctions. Understood or not? And this is exactly what these wires are called as optic nerves. These wires are called as what? Optic nerves. These wires are called as optic nerve. And these optic nerves will exactly give what, beta? Can you say electrical impulses? It will exactly change the image into electrical impulses. Understood? It will change the image. Abhay, on the yellow spot image is obtained or not? Yes, yes, yes. These are exactly spot regions where the image will be obtained. Okay. electrical impulses. Okay, did we get the point? Blind spot is that region. Listen, children. Blind spot is that region. If the image will be obtained there, vision will not be there. The person will be blind. The person will be blind. So retina detachment is very, very problematic. It will exactly make retina detachment means the dislocation of lens and the retina region. Understood or not? And retina detachment can be done because of many reasons. Understood or not? The retina part is just like a screen. This portion is just like a screen. Thickness and thinness of the screen, fluid present in the eyeball, all are responsible. Not only one factor. Good morning, strawberry, very late here. So here, the one factor is not there. Many factors are there which is responsible for exactly changing the eyeball size and which will make the person vision problematic. Understood or not? So you see, you just see when you were small children. Nowadays the children are itself, and you know one thing, I'll tell you, eye related problem and eye related diseases are genetic. Understood? Some of the eye, most of the eye related are not a glaucoma and all those content. I am not exactly going through that. I'm just simply explaining some of the genetic. Some of the eye related problems are what? Genetic. Some of the eye related problems are genetic. Understood? They are what, beta? Genetic. So that must be understood. The eye related problems are what? Genetic. I hope children you might have understood. So that is what? Genetic. Got it? Genetic means what? It will be passed on from generation to generation. Understood? So that means what? Once the defect will come inside the bloodline, the defect will continue. Understood or not? One thing also, close relation marriages also sometimes brings defect in eye. Close relation marriage means marriage in the close bloodline. Understood? So if in the close bloodline the relatives are having same type of defect, understood, and they will marry, definitely the children will be born with that defect. I hope you might have understood this one. So you'll be seeing that very close relation marriages will be there. Their close relation marriages means bloodline will be that very near relative will be there. So bloodline, so defect is there already in the blood. This is defect. Another is exactly there. So selection becomes more vibrant, and then the defect of eye will be more persistent. Understood or not? So it will be more visible. It is more seen. Again, the speed is reducing down. Yes, it is exactly going from generation to generation. That's the truth. It is exactly going from generation to generation. Yes, beta. It is exactly going from generation to generation. Yellow spot, retina, optic nerve, blind spot. What are they, beta? Yellow spot, retina, optic nerve, blind spot. So which are the ones which is receiving the image? Retina. Yellow spot is present in retina, and these retinas are filled with cells. What type of cells the retina are filled with? What type of cells the retina is filled with, which will give visions? Rod cells and cone cells. Rod cells and, yes, rod cells are rod cells and cone cells. Speed became very less. Rod cells and cone cells. The offline children has given answer first. Rod cells and cone cells. What are they? Rod cells and cone cells. Yes, absolutely present, beta. So rod cells and cone cells. So we learned about rods, cones, ciliary muscles. Okay, I forgot, yeah, my memory is not working. Can anybody answer my question? Ciliary muscles contracts, then what happens? राजेंद्र, फोकल लेंथ हिंदी में बता रही हूँ, सिलियरी मसल्स के बारे में भी पढ़ा रही हूँ. मैं तमिलनाडु में हूँ, तो मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग आइदर तमिल और तेलुगु और इंग्लिश. Online children are giving answers. Come on, give the answer. Now the answer started. Absolute. What is that, beta? Okay. Yes, correct only, beta. I'll speak. Now listen, what we learned, what we understood. Contraction of ciliary muscles will decrease the focal length. Contraction of ciliary muscles will decrease the focal length. Relaxation of ciliary muscles. If ciliary muscles are contracted, suspensory ligaments will be absolute, and suspensory ligaments relaxed means focal length will become thin. Ciliary contracted, suspensory relaxed, focal length thin. Ciliary relaxed, suspensory contracted, focal length thick. And it will help us to see nearby or far off object. Understood? It will help us to see what? Understood? अब मस्ती कर रहे हो तुम लोग? Yes, absolutely correct, Mani. So we have understood this section. Now we talked about retina. Retina is having two spots, yellow spot and what is the place blind spot called as? Charan, no, Charan, that is not the way. We are in class and respect should be given to students. Okay? I am also very cute. Why you are not talking? My children are always cute. Come on, we are standing, sitting here for study. So now look at it, last part, human eye, optical axis, choroid we have left. We are going to study fovea, choroid, retina. We were in which section? Retina. And in retina section, what we learned, children? Can you tell me? That will not work in front of me, children. Understood? Yes, Charan. Give respect. And beta, we are see, if we will get distracted means the students who are learning right now, their time and everything will be problem. Okay. So the best thing is give respect and learn. Learn, teach, and let's learn. These are the two important things. Blind spot, yellow spot, and retina. Very good, super. So we have discussed some very, very crucial questions. Rapid fire, children. Ready? Offline versus online. Ready? Offline versus online. Are you all ready? Cones gives? Absolutely correct. Cones gives color. Answers are coming very late. Live. Bring yourself in live and then start answering. Yes, come on. Answer fast. Absolutely. Contraction of ciliary muscles. Absolutely. Relaxing the ciliary muscles. Bingo. Super answers. Next question, children. Next question. Get ready. Yellow spot is located in. Yellow spot is located in. Very good. Offline children has given the answer. Are you right? I will understand. Retina. Absolutely correct. Retina. Absolutely. Optic nerve comes out of the eyeball from which spot? Optic nerve take an exit from where? It is taking exit from where? Blind spot. Okay. Retina detachment or lens detachment will give vision. True or false? Absolutely correct. Blind spot. Retina detachment or lens detachment will exactly person make blind. Understood or not? Cornea, one important point about cornea. No, beta, book पढ़ा के translate नहीं कर रहे. We are just now doing, yes, we are just question answer session चल रहा है अभी. Cornea, vision, what window to the world, transparent, thin, hard tissues, and exactly what it will allow the light to. So most of the refraction takes place in cornea. Most of the refraction takes place in cornea. Protection, super Vishwa. So most of the refraction takes place in cornea, and they are what? Window to the world. Okay. What is the refractive index of aqueous humor? Absolute. Offline children, how was the class today? You understood? So, can you tell me one thing? What is the refractive index of vitreous humor? Same. So, refractive index of aqueous humor and vitreous humor. Okay, this, you know what, one thing I need to teach you. So this place is called as, one gland is present there. Okay, so this gland is called as lacrimal gland. What this gland is called as? Lacrimal gland. Lacrimal gland. You know what, when you are crying now, many people are exactly experiencing. Absolutely correct, Chiranmani. Veda, the 11, absolutely correct, beta. You know one thing, when lacrimal gland, absolutely beta. So lacrimal gland is those glands which are present in this area. Many people, they're telling that our tears are salty. How? When you are crying, the tears along with mucus from your nose, everything is going inside your mouth, and then what you are experiencing is salty. Understood or not? So what you are experiencing there is salty part. So exactly, the lacrimal glands are, I'll explain you in the next class about lacrimal gland, and then we will talk about foveae, and we will talk about the next part, taste.